Hello and welcome to Jumpin' Johnny Gaming Retro Walkthroughs. This Final Fantasy V Pixel Remastered video is the sixth part of the 100% walkthrough. This video series will cover everything you need to do in the game to get every achievement or trophy. We will be mainly wrapping up a few areas and a good spot to grind for AP, to get some jobs leveled up to make things a lot easier. First, let's head back to the castle Walse, so we can finish the chest and get a difficult enemy out of the way, now that we got level 5 death spell. Remember, Walse is on the right hand side and you have to use the meteors to get there. Head into the main section of the castle, head down the stairs on the right, then head down the stairs at the top right. In this area, you will only face the Jackal. Because of their high stats, they will usually get back attacks, and you will find you won't be able to damage that much. So use the blue magic level 5 death spell to instantly defeat it. Head through the right door to get 3 hidden items in the pots, and the left door leads to a chest, and then exit the castle. Then return to Karnak on the left continent and go to the bar, use the piano for the third piano and talk to Sid so he can fix the fire ship that you can use. Go to the fire ship and after the cutscene, wake up Sid in mid and you can now use it. Head down to the next destination. You will face enemies in the water. In this section of the water, you will face 2 new enemies. I have only faced one now and then the other one later. Sagans, classic enemies that first appeared in the original Final Fantasy and last appeared in the 4th game. They are weak to lightning and use physical attacks. Then head down and get off at the bottom of the left continent. Head left into the mountains. 2 new enemies you can face is the classic enemy Bomb, which made its debut in Final Fantasy II and last appeared in Final Fantasy IV. They will use self-destruct when low in HP, and the other enemy called Double Lizards can use reverse polarity, which will change your party's row position. Follow the linear path to the end to come to a town called Jackal. There is one more enemy we can get in this area, and that is the Bio Soldier. Deadly enemies, as they can cast Bio on your whole party, and if there's multiple soldiers, they can cast Bio at a quick rate, whittling down your party's health significantly. Use summons or Blizzara to damage all enemies quickly. Enter the town, go to the bar and play the 4th piano in the game, and then check out the shops and buy anything you need. The silver bow is a handy weapon for an upcoming job. Head back through the linear path and enter the cave in the mountain for some treasure and a bestiary entry. Make sure you have access to blue mage spells. Activate the second skull at the bottom to move the wall. Go to the bottom of the area and you will see a bunch of skull switches. Go to the right and they will disappear all but one, and then activate it. Head to the top right area and activate the chest, which opens the door to the next floor. A new enemy you can face in this cave is the Skull Eater, and it has 1 HP, but with its high stats, most attacks won't work. The best way to defeat these is use the question mark blue magic. Head up and to the left for a chest, and then go around and up for the second chest, then the furthest top left for the final chest of the cave. Exit the cave and return to your ship. Now we are going to go to the top left area of the world map. Head down and you will see small islands that you can go past, and then head to the outskirts of the left continent to reach the top of where we need to go. Another 2 sea enemies will appear in this area. I come across the second enemy of what you can get the starting sea area, the thunder anemone. Unlike most sea creatures, these will absorb lightning attacks. The first of the new sea enemies you can face on the left side is a very deadly enemy called corvettes. It can use a wind attack to your whole party that takes 25% of your health and can cause poison. They are weak to lightning and slow works as well. The last of the new sea enemies is the sea ibis. Nothing too much to worry about. Fire works well. There is not much to do in bestiary, but there is 2 new enemies you can face. The first, called the Black Flame. They are weak to water, so Aqua Breath is a good spell to use. They also have a blue magic spell that you will want to cast on your learner. Take control of one and use the spell Dark Spark, which halves an enemy's level. The second and last enemy is the Stone Golem, which made its debut in the original Final Fantasy and last appeared in Final Fantasy IV. They will be defeated instantly if you use a gold needle on it, and is also weak against lightning. In the forest area to the right, you can find a summon. You'll have to defeat to get it, and another powerful enemy for the bestiary, so make sure you're fully healed. Ramuh the summon, which made its debut in Final Fantasy III and last appeared in Final Fantasy IV. As a lightning summon, it will use lightning attacks. It can also use osmos to drain MP, and uses flash to blind the whole party. You can capture a Corvette with a Beastmaster, so it can use a powerful attack to defeat Ramuh. If not, use your most powerful magic, bar lightning, and attacks, and keep your party healed. Use your newly acquired blue magic spell Dark Spark to half its level, and the time spell Gravity to really help you defeat him quickly. The other enemy you can face in the forest area is the mini dragon. They always come in groups of 5s, and they have high evasion and can cast ice damage to all your party. Aqua Breath is highly effective to damage all the mini dragons. Now we are going to head down the islands at the bottom of the world map. Like previous Final Fantasy games, you can loop around the map. If you see the crescent moon-like shaped island on the right, that's a destination we're going to head later. And go to 2 islands to the left of the crescent island. This gets us a strong enemy to face, with a blue magic spell to get, and also a really good way to level up jobs and party levels. This is completely optional, but makes the game a lot easier with access to a lot of abilities. First things first, have all your party members be blue mage, or have the learn ability, and have a Beastmaster or the control ability. as you will face the enemy called the prototype. You want to wait until it hits flamethrower so you can learn it and then control it and use self-destruct to defeat itself. And for boosting, do this and keep yourself healed up. Have the steal ability or a thief so you can always steal an ether so you can top up your magic and healing without using too much. Now, put your experience in ABB in the options times 4. It doesn't drop any gold, and I would recommend on leveling up all your party members to max ninjas so you can dual wield weapons, and having 2 of black, red, time and blue mages. Red mages are really handy maxed as they unlock the dual cast ability, and always mix and match your jobs with physical and magic. I fully did a geomancer, 2 mystic knights are good as well, 2 thieves, don't do berserker as that will muck up a controlled character. I spent about 5 hours boosting and was about level 44 and ready to go. Now as mentioned, you get achievements or trophies for fully leveling up 5 or 15 and all jobs. This means individual jobs. Leveling up 4 ninjas won't count as 4, it counts as 1. So keep track, and I would recommend keeping the times 4 ABP and keep a note on what jobs are maxed and always level up the different jobs and especially new ones you will get. Once you have done all the boosting you want to do, head to the Crescent Island to the right of your location. And before you enter the town, there is one enemy to get for the bestiary, and also make sure you do everything you need to do, as you will lose your access to the fire ship. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, where there are more complete retro walkthroughs, plus achievement and trophy guides, secrets and tips from the latest releases. Thanks for watching.